Hey, welcome to Early Access Control Alpha, Beta, and Abandon. And what we're doing right now is we are taking a look at something interesting, in my opinion. Remember the game Dead Sea? I did a video on this a long time ago, and this was made by 199 Cent Studio. Well, I was looking through my library, and I found this popped up, and I'm like going, wait a minute, what is 199 Cent Studio? And I kind of rung a bell, and I clicked on it, and I'm like, holy crap, these guys just kind of removed Dead Sea and plunked, I guess, a developer profile in there, and kind of left everything. And I thought, oh, well, that's kind of weird, but whatever. And if you remember, Dead Sea was the open world survival. Well, sorry, it was a desert survival game. Not much to it. Terrible game, actually. Started off for sale at like $12.99, then went like $9.99, and then $2.99, and then 99 cents, and they just tried to milk it however they could, and then it just kind of vanished. The developers were really bad at, talking about it and engaging anybody and trying to figure out what's going on. It was sketchy all around. So when I clicked on it, and I was like, holy crap, this game's still up, and what else are they up to? And so I went to the store page and clicked on it, and lo and behold, they have a new game coming out. So I was like, wait a minute, this is a zombie survival. It definitely looks a little bit more polished than what they offered at Dead Sea. So I checked it out, and it turns out there's a little playtest demo. And I spent a little time playing it already. And I thought, okay, well, let's just investigate this a little bit more. So it turns out these guys are actually releasing this game second quarter this year. And I found a Facebook page that has like 1,000 people following it, and it looks like it's going to launch in about 3 weeks. So right about now is a great time to get a video out and let the community members know that this is kind of a little sketchy situation, in my opinion. These guys haven't addressed Dead Sea and all the people that purchased that game and anything like that. I don't know. I don't feel confident about supporting these guys, because chances are if the game doesn't go their way, it's just going to evaporate and they'll just go cold again. So these are the kind of things that drive us nuts, right? So let's check it out, and we can all have a little bit of a chuckle together as we go through this demo. It's pretty rough, in my opinion. The videos that they showed of the Hopeland, there's a lot more going in that game than there is in this demo, and I get it, because demos normally are just to try specific parts of a game. So with that said, don't expect much. And yeah, we'll get in there, and then we can at least run around and bash some zombies, and then we'll call it a day. But as I mentioned first, this game is being developed by the guys that kind of very quickly abandoned Dead Sea. I even think there was actually, I used to think that they bought the Dead Sea game off of somebody else or something. It had switched hands, and I can't remember the full scope of what happened with that, but something like that. Anyways, so you spawn in, you've got a little checklist of things you can kind of test out to do. You can't really build or anything in this game, but it looks like that's going to be present in the main game. I haven't really experimented making anything with the crafting table. You can't spawn a crafting table yourself, so you can't like put one down or craft one. You can't pick up wood or well, I think you can if you like smash some houses or something like that. But in terms of like your typical survival game where you're like chopping down trees and stuff like that, it's not in this yet. So I don't know if it will be in the main launch, but so this is what you kind of get. You come in here, you've got a map, and it's got some points of interest. I'm absolutely not going very far, and it's because I kind of did before, and I was like, well, it's just all the same stuff. Nothing really changes. Everything. There's a couple different points of interest, like a prison, where you can actually come across, like I guess you'd call it a mini boss or something, and it's something that you kill, and then you can get. Oh yeah, so you get a piece of wood there. Combat's really basic. You you can't roll. You can only roll forward. You can't roll backwards or anything. So you can't dodge. I guess these zombies exploding's a bit akin to like Dying Light, maybe. I don't know. So this is pretty much what you're going to be doing in the game. You can grab some food. Oh, let's keep that. Run upstairs. See what else is up here. So if I was actually like coming across this game and it wasn't attached to 199 Studio or the guys that had done it in the previous game, I might have been like, oh yeah, I'm totally going to give this a try. But yeah, unfortunately, that won't be happening because you just can't, you can't support stuff like that. So what is this? Let's try to drink it. Sweet. And that's about it. So you get a little, you got your typical hot bar down the bottom. Nothing groundbreaking here. Nothing innovative. Oh, one funny thing that I did come across, so I think it's funny. So we're not going to keep this video very long, but this is just a demo. The point of me making the video is to make sure people connect the dots between Dead Sea in this game and 199 Cent Studio. And you kind of use that to kind of decide if you're going to support them or not. Dead Sea had like 100% negative rating, so yeah, just keep that in mind. So when I was messing around in here earlier, I was kind of just running around the map and checking it out. And I was like, whoa, there's a big desert down here. And I'm like, oh, it looks like they maybe just built a demo inside of the same world or level that they had Dead Sea. I guess that's what we're kind of looking at. That's my assumption. Yeah, because it's strange. It's on the map, it's just literally a forest surrounded by desert. So you can see it's kind of like, okay, that's probably exactly what they did. So I ran around here, and you can go up, and there's a bunch of old abandoned apartment buildings like skyscrapers, and you check that out and stuff like that. But I mean, from a technical perspective, if you already got the multiplayer framework already like on a map and a level that isn't really developed, yeah, why not just pump it into a different different demo, and then set up a little bit of gameplay loop, and add your character, and there you go, right? So I'm pretty sure that's kind of what they decided to do here. So there's a good chance that what they do put out is going to be much more polished, and maybe it will be a different story. Maybe they're going to, this time around, it's going to change. They're going to be engaged with the community, and things are going to be happening. But my job is just to warn people, and to put it out to the developers and be like, hey, we know what's going on here. Like, are you going to take yourself serious? Because we won't if you're not going to act accordingly, right? So I did spend a bunch of time running around here. I came across this one underground portion that was like, it was just like, it was empty except for a horde of zombies, and so maybe it was a testing bed for like a multiple like mass zombie level or something, or I don't know, maybe it's a weapons testing thing that they do, but I can't seem to find it again, and I just get sick of running around this because there's absolutely nothing here. You can't go in the buildings, and it's just kind of placeholder stuff, I guess, or they're just or maybe it's just experimental. But either way, this is what you're looking at. There's a job class. No idea how that really ties in with a zombie survival game. I haven't been able to really meet or talk to any NPCs or see how you'd actually change your class in zombie or your class in job. So who really knows? But don't expect too much, and always temper your expectations when it comes to this kind of stuff, because they have a history, and the history isn't great. So yeah. So with that said, I'm going to just sign off now, and hopefully we'll hear from the developers soon. We'll keep an eye out, and I'll make another video shortly. So Make sure you like and subscribe and follow us. Let's grow the channel. I'll talk to you guys soon.